I'm like, I don't have time for this right now, bro. Like, golly, what's going on? Why is it not working like I wanted it to be working? I'm like going, what's up with it, y'all? No, I just got off. I just got off work. I'm tired, but I still had to. I had to come pop in. I don't know. I be thinking about a lot of different things, and you when you out and like you amongst a lot of people, you just kind of you see a lot. You see a lot as you just out just in the world, and you see a lot of things going on. You see a lot of people with we all have our own beliefs. We all have that's what I wanted to call this video at first. I wanted to call it True Lies because it's a lot of lies going around. And, we always, we want our truth to always be true, and like, I don't see anything wrong with that. But I'm going at the same time. It's like, it's a lot of false information just heavily just running through. And what's up with it, Awoken One? And we all just kind of just follow it. We follow like a lot of us follow a lot of misinformation just because it sounds true or it sounds good or it sounds like it's pertaining to us. And a lot of times it don't be pertaining to us. We'll make it about us. It's like we got a knack for making things about us just from our ideas and our beliefs. I said, I'm more into seeing now that like we really create our own reality without knowing. And I'm saying, I be wanting to I seen a lot of stuff on psychedelics, like anybody else. And I be wanting to believe a lot of things, right? But if you can't free yourself from yourself, then I feel like you probably got a lot to work on. Because once you free yourself from your ideas and your beliefs and the things that you create, bro, it makes life a lot more easier. It makes it easier to not just deal with yourself, but to deal with others, with other people, with other ones out there that are creating realities and making certain realities and making it, you know, it makes it hard on life for a lot of people. He say it's to the point if you see a video, you can't even barely distinguish if it's real or fake by the eye. Yeah, AI is, but you got to understand AI is not doing with these AI videos, it's not doing nothing different than what we do with our minds. How we create realities with our minds, we create misbeliefs with our minds, and we follow them and we make them real. So that's what I like about AI because it's showing you how the mind works. That you can take anything, type it in the AI, and create something. Like I seen this video of them cleaning these wells, and they was cleaning them with all kind of sorts of things, bro, like backhoes and all types of machines and machinery. And at first I thought it was real. And then I'm going, man, and then I read the comments. Somebody was like, they getting good with this AI. And I was like, man, for a minute, I thought it was real. And this is the cold thing about it. See, when somebody shoots you an idea, right, and you take it, and you make it yours, it don't have to be real for you to make it real. Long as that person believes it, and all those people believe it, we'll believe it too, and we'll accept it. And like I'm at that point to where I'm not too much accepting anything in reality because if it's real or it's not, what is it doing in order to better me? You feel me? Like it's crazy because people can't even save themselves, but they're out there trying to save you and tell you about spirits and you got to watch out for this and you got to open your third eye and all this bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, I'm so tired of that shit. And it's like, it's starting to make no sense. It's starting to make no sense because it just like I said, it lets you know that you create your own reality. And if you don't, then somebody else is going to help you create it. Somebody else is going to help you create your own ideas. And I think that's what creating your reality is just creating your own ideas and your own beliefs. your own things, the way you look at things, the way you understand things, the way you take in things. If you believe in spirits, you know, you got all these people that can read spirits, and you know they playing with these different cards, and they all this bullshit, bro. It's a lot of bullshit, and it's really not helping nobody. Like, if you think about it, it's not saving the planet. It's not making nobody better. It's just basically giving you the basic, what do you call it? It's giving you uh, the basic, dang man, cartoon adventure. I have a serious thing that happened to me today. Can you help me with it? Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, spit it, Linda. Let's hear this. Let's hear this. I had a lot of things happen today too. You feel me? And it be having me question everything. I'm always questioning everything, and I'm always believing everything, believing nothing at all at the same time. Because I'm telling you, bro, like you know, the things we believe, and we and the things we make so, bro, that shit is, you know, you like, it make you question. It make you not just question reality. Because like, once I get to talking about God, people get scared. People get scared and they walk away, and I'm like, going, I really don't care at this point in time. Because if God can bring this person a man, or bring this person a paycheck, or pay this person bills, I done seen some homeless people outside, and I just was like, what the fuck, man, is going on? Like, the stuff we praying for, and the stuff that we trying to make so, and then we got these people over here suffering, like going through what they go through, and we treat them like shit because they out there dirty, or they are out there, you know, and they hurting. We treat them like shit, like they ain't nothing or nobody. And then we turn around and we treat the ones that we feel like are doing good, we call them blessed. And it's like, bro, like, what the fuck are we doing, bro, in life? Like, come on now. Like, why are we even watching the ones that we think got money? Like are the ones we think are doing good. It's like, they minds don't even be right. Let's see. I was cleaning my car today, and some guy across the street that I never seen before told me I have a nice car, and he asked if he could help me clean it. He was acting so weird, pacing back and forth. He said he was a friend of the neighbors across the street. I have such a bad feeling about this guy. He kept watching me. He kept watching you. Did he help you clean your car though? Cause that don't mean you have to you don't have to deal with him. I mean, that do be weird when you run across somebody like that, and you don't remember them. But what if they remember you? It's like, you know, if you got a bad feeling about him, sometimes you gotta feed him with a long handle spoon. Let him know, hey man, everything ain't cool. No, I don't need help washing my car. I'm cool, but it's nice seeing you. It's nice to talk to you. Cause I had a dude get on the bus today, right? And I don't mean to change the subject because it's not changing it. But I had a guy get on the bus, and he was like, "Man, I don't got no money, and you feel me? I need to ride the bus over to here." And I'm like, okay, well, next time you got to pay, but this time go ahead." You know, I let him on, and he was talking to this other guy, and everything was cool. And then he just kind of started flashing on the guy, right? He like, "Man, you don't mess with me." He was like, "Man, I'll beat you. I'll do this. I'll do that to you." And I'm just like, so I started being nice to the guy again, like, you know, where you going? Like, what's up? Woo, woo. And then he turned around and, like, I don't know if he was schizophrenic or something, but he started being nice to the dude afterwards and apologized to him and everything. And I was just like, what the hell, bro? You feel me? No, I told him I didn't need his help. What if he keeps on trying to talk to me? Man, he might like you. He might like you. He try and tell him, hey man, my boyfriend, my husband, don't think it's cool that you know that you keep on trying to talk to me. He seen it and he said he was gonna say something to you. You feel me? You can't keep on saying stuff to me. Sometimes you gotta avoid people. Some people do be be fucking crazy. And that's what I hate, right? Because you can play the nice person all the time, but then sometimes some people are just crazy. Some people just lost in the mind, like period point blank. Yeah, tell your husband. That's what I was thinking the same thing. You feel me? What would you do if some guy was trying to talk to your woman at your house? What you mean? What would I do? I wouldn't have to do anything. My woman would be like, "Hey, I got a man. I got a man. I ain't, she ain't gonna even play that game. So that's something that and it wouldn't even make me mad because I'm going, you know, if don't nobody want her, then what? You wouldn't want her. I mean, if you look good or you fine to some people, you can't help that. That's something you can't change. But in a nice way, you can be like, well, oh, I'm married, I got a man, and I'm sorry, but I can't even talk to you. We can't have conversations because this is not cool, and oh, I gotta go. I'm sorry about that, and you just gotta do that. You feel me? But sometimes, it's weird because sometimes you kind of never know. Some people be cool. You got some friendly people that don't even look at it like that. But was he trying to talk to you? Talk to you? Are you sure that's what was happening? Are you sure that's what would happen? What's happening? What would you do if some guy was trying to talk to your woman at your house? Oh, you already said that. Yeah, I had that happen many a times. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be something I would get mad about because you know, maybe he didn't know. You feel me? And then some women they don't care. They'll take that chance, and they ain't like women don't cheat. So he probably tried. I have a man, but he wasn't at the house when this happened. My man is mad. He wasn't there when it happened. Oh nah, see that's the thing, right? That's the thing, right? Because a lot of these situations, you can make a situation worse than what it is. Like really, when you think about it, because if you give it to your husband that way, like oh he was trying to holler at me and yeah, your husband's gonna get mad. Now if your husband go and do something to this guy and he goes to jail, or he go to say something to this guy and this guy accidentally does something to your husband, it's gonna be an ugly shit show. So sometimes it's not even cool to cause you can defend dudes by yourself. You don't need to always bring your husband into it, especially if he gotta if he's get angry and he want to do something. Sometimes that's not cool because it's gonna just make the situation worse than what it is. So that's the one thing you got to be careful about with women, because sometimes women are just like that. They well, he did this to me and you should go do something to him, and it's nah, that's not always cool. That's not always cool. Like if you told him, hey, then that was enough. Now if it's something he keep on trying to do all the time, then that's different. It's now it's hey man, look, my girl already told you. You feel me? You can't be doing that. That's now you getting disrespectful. But don't turn it into something and it ain't nothing already. You feel me? Because being a woman, the women gonna have a lot of dudes trying to talk to them. That's not never gonna change. Like that, I heard a woman comedian said, soon as a female get titties, that's when all the dudes be on her. You feel me? And that's just what it is. So, but you got to kind of be careful. You just got to play defender. You got to play defense and defend them off. Be nah, you feel me? But if they get disrespectful, that's something different. You feel me? But that if they being respectful, you can't just, you know, you can't just what's the name, bro? Don't bring your husband into it and then make it into something. Cause we done seen a lot of crazy shit happen with things of this nature. And I'm not saying that would happen, but we done seen a lot of people. Yeah, you never know what somebody got. You never know how crazy somebody is. You never know what somebody is about. You don't know how crazy your husband is. He might go out there and get himself in trouble trying to do something to that man. And that's the one thing that you be trying to avoid. It's I can handle this myself. This is something I can handle myself. It's just no, nigga, no. I don't want to fucking talk to you. I got a man. You feel me? Like, get away from me. Like, you don't got to even be disrespectful because, that leads to other things. But, I'm just saying. Like, tell him you don't think it's serious, but to keep an eye on you when around where he was. Yeah, yeah, like that. Like, exactly, exactly. But some men just some men they just the men gonna be men. They see you nice, they gonna try to talk to you. That's a given. I don't care if you're married, not married, or whatever, because a lot, yeah, and a lot of women didn't accepted it. You feel me? Some have. I ain't gonna say a lot. Some have. Just as some men have accepted when other women came on to them. I'm just saying. Sometimes it just happens. That's a part of life. But don't make it into something ugly. You feel me? Unless he's like creepy, like. Unless he like hella creepy, like, you feel me? Because some people just look fucking weird and you can tell they weirdos. Like, oh shit, here they come the weirdo. Feel fucking get in your car and drive away. Shit, you don't even gotta wash your car. I'll wash my car next time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take this motherfucker through the drive through. I'm not even gonna wash it right now. Sometimes you can just get away from people, instead of even having to conversate and deal with them and let it even turn into something big. It's like, hey, I gotta go. My husband on the phone and woo, you feel me? Like, it's so many different things to do in order not to make it into something serious or something big. So you gotta be careful with that. You feel me? Like, cause I remember, it was this guy riding by with a scooter and the police was across the street and the scooter looked like one of the scooters from my house. So I thought, it was mine. So I called dude, hey man, hold on, come here. I was looking at the scooter. Hey man, this my scooter. Hold on, I gotta get some pictures because I know this my shit. And my girl and my daughter came out and they wanted me to beat dude up. And I'm like, the police is right there. Like, why? Like, me, I got 3 strikes. I got felonies. I can go to prison for a long time behind something real little. And I had to catch myself and go, hey, hold on. You feel me? Bro, soon as we start going back and forth, the police start coming over here. And like, I ain't no snitch or nothing. So like when the police came, they like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, oh, nothing. Nothing. We was just having a conversation. I just told dude, hey, go on. Don't even trip, bro. Just go. You feel me? Because I already seen that it wasn't ours. But you feel me? I'm like, just go. I didn't even want to push the issue. But they was like, oh, that's messed up. And he get to keep my scooter. And it's like, bro, like, I guess people, sometimes you don't understand. Like, a motherfucker will lose his freedom behind some dumb shit. Behind some dumb shit. Like I said, they say this guy was pacing back and forth in front of my house for like 30 minutes. We think he might be moving in across the street. Oh yeah, see now that's a problem. Now that's a problem, right? That's a problem. Hold on, bro. You doing too much. That's when your husband should have went out and been like, "Hey, bro, you need something? Is you cool? Is everything all right? You feel me? Like, is you okay? Like, you got a problem? Like, not a problem, but is you cool? It's like, man, but you gotta kind of avoid shit, man. Cause I almost got jumped because my girl thought somebody had opened the door and hit her car. So she's looking at these 2 dudes get out the car because they door is like so close to her car that she thinking it hit her door. And like me being a man, I'm like, okay, hold on, I'll go look and see, right? So I walked over there. I walked over there and I was looking and it didn't hit. But the other dude, he was looking at me like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, what the fuck you doing? And like, we just had like a kind of going back and forth. You feel me? Like, it was cool, but then it was off. And like, dude kept on saying stuff like, man, like, yeah, we could have. And I'm like, let's do it. What's up? Is y'all trying to fight? What the fuck? Like, I'm not scared. Like, I'll fight both of y'all if that's what you're trying to do. But when I got in this fighting stance, they like kind of backed off and was like playing cool and shit. But I'm just saying that little incident almost led to something big. You feel me? And then when I turned back and looked, my girl was gone. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I said, these niggas about to jump me. I'm like, so we squash it. I walk over there. I'm like, she all in the store shopping and shit. I was like, you was just tripping off them like hitting your car and you know how they was about to jump me right now. You feel me? Like, and you in here just shopping. She said, "Oh, I didn't know. I thought you was just talking to him about your channel or something." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I said, and incidents like that made me change my reaction to certain shit because you can react in a fucked up way, and I'm telling you, it can lead to some ugly shit, especially for us, like dudes. Like it can lead to some ugly shit sometimes, and you won't even know it's going there, but you'll know it's going there because you kind of, ready for it. 1 second of anger can lead to a lifetime in prison. Yes, hell yeah, it can, bro. That's one thing it can do. That's one thing it can do. You got to be careful out here. You got to be careful out here. But if he pacing in front of my house, oh, I'm coming out and I'm saying something. You got me all the way twisted. I caught somebody out here, bro. I caught somebody out here fucking walking and pacing in my yard because my dogs was barking and I went out there and he talking to himself and shit, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck you looking over my gate for?" I knew somebody used to live here, man. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. You about to get your head blown off. You looking over my gate and shit. You gotta keep it pushing. Like you shouldn't even be up here on this grass area because, like, my grass is like it's a whole brick wall and my shit is like probably like 5 feet, 4 feet off the ground. You shouldn't even be up here. You should be down there on the sidewalk. Like, what the fuck is you doing? He hurried up and got out of here, though. But I was like, I knew something was up because I don't know, bro. Dogs is kind of cool when you got dogs because every time somebody get close to your house, if people walking outside, they gonna bark. They gonna let you know something is going on out there. I don't know what it is, but bark, bark, bark. Something is going on. But yeah, he should. Yeah, I don't know if dude moving in across the street or whatever. You feel me? I don't know, but I think he should. He should like say something to him like, "Hey, bro, you feel me? Like you got to be cool with that." But I wouldn't have him go over there and just try to start some shit. You feel me? Have you ever seen Neighbors War on YouTube? Like, go look up the Neighbors Wars. Man, it'd be some crazy shit happening. What if my man isn't there when this guy says something to me again? Nah, he ain't gotta be there. He just gotta catch him that one time and just let him know. Like it don't even gotta be that. And like if like how did you tell him, how'd you give the message to him, hey, don't talk to me? Or let him know, bro, I don't feel comfortable with you talking to me. Can you please not say anything to me? Like, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you at all. At all. I don't feel comfortable. You feel me? I never tell people this, but I'm just saying sometimes when you a woman, you got to call the police before you call your man. Because if your man do something crazy and get locked up, you're going to be visiting him in jail going, look, I didn't mean it to go that far. You're going to be visiting him in prison, putting money on his books and shit. You feel me? Sometimes a woman got to, do it the other way. Men, I ain't saying, we do it a different way. But I'm just saying sometimes women, they gotta make that call, especially if it's something like that. Because you never know what a motherfucker is about. I have a gun and 5 dogs and a son that's 6 foot and 17 years old. God damn, shit, what the fuck you scared of? Yeah, you should easily just tell him, hey, bro, can you please not say anything to me or like talk to me because I just don't feel comfortable talking to you ever. And just, let it be known like that. That like, what the fuck? Like, don't ever talk to me. Ever. If you see me, don't talk to me. Okay? Don't say nothing to me. Not a goddamn thing. Okay? I know, right? You good. You good. She said, I got a pistola. My son's 17. He's 6 feet tall. His man strength ain't came in yet. His man strength ain't came in yet, but he's a big boy. His man strength got a couple more years to come all the way in, but still at the same time. Remember the one lady that got into it remember the dude slapped homegirl in the store and her son shot him and he was like 15? Like, Like, I'm telling you, shit be crazy. Shit, motherfuckers is crazy. You feel me? You do gotta kind of watch out, and then you gotta watch out what type of situations you put yourself in with dealing with other people. Like, it reminds me of driving, right? Like, when I drive, I don't pay attention to where I drive because I know I can drive good. I pay attention to the other drivers. You feel me? It's like that. Like, you gotta pay attention to everybody and what they doing and how they moving, because they will wreck you. They will wreck into you with no problem. So it's like almost like you gotta watch your reactions a lot of times in these cases, because sometimes we overreact, bro, and we'll turn that shit ugly. Like, we see it all the time. We see it all the time. You seen the bus driver in Texas that shot two passengers on his bus? I don't know what kind of altercation, why he had a gun or what, but I'm just saying, we seen road rage incidents. We see so many different instances and incidents. And then when you see other incidents where it be a person like the next door neighbor that break into your house and shit like that. So I don't know. You got that's a crazy one to deal with. That's a crazy one to deal with. If it's all like what you say it is. If all that happened, like, and then he's pacing outside for like 30 minutes, it's like, hold on, bro. That's a lot. Yeah, you can't be doing that shit. I gotta report that shit because I don't know what the fuck you about. See, I guess my biggest thing is what to tell Boo to do or not to do. Don't tell him to go and just try to beat dude up, or, but just tell him, hey man, can you just tell dude that, to stop trying to talk to me? Like, that's F dude. Because why the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? So how many times did he try to talk to you? I'm trying to see. It's a bigger picture, right? I know it's a bigger picture, and we only got like, we got a little bit of it. You feel me? But I wish we had the whole picture. You feel me? If we had the whole picture, it'd be different. You feel me? Because we looking at the little fractal of it. You feel me? Matter of fact, look, go get the guy, tell him to join the channel, and tell him to start typing in the chat so we can ask him, what the fuck is you doing, bro? So we can hear his story. Because I'm like, we got a little fractal of the picture, but we don't got the whole picture. So it's like, I don't know. This sounds kind of odd. He tried talking to me just once today, but I got bad vibes from this guy. Very bad. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So if he just tried talking to you once, did you tell him that you got a man and you don't like, what did you tell him? If that was only one time, then it ain't nothing to be said. Like, he tried and you shot him down. That's it. It's over. Like, don't make it into something bigger than what it is. Like, I don't know what I should tell my guy to do. Like, and it's a gun in the house. Don't tell that nigga nothing. Your dude might be wild. He might be wild man ninja. What's up with it, Dwayne? A situation of dude trying to holler at a woman, but she's not into him. I guess he tried to holler at her, and and she didn't know what to like kind of do about it. And I don't know, because he said he wanted to help her wash her car. I think that's what she said, right? Ain't that what you said, Linda? He wanted to help you wash your car. And she was like, I got a man. What your man got to do with me? I got a man. I remember that song. But now you got. What's up though, Dwayne? Yeah, that was the situation. That is crazy though, because like she said, like, what would you do? What would you do, Dwayne, if you wasn't around and somebody tried to holler at your girl? My mom came over after he said that and asked why some guy across the street is watching me and pacing back and forth. What is he? Wait, hold on. Even my mom was alarmed. And y'all didn't. Wait, what the fuck? See? Yeah, see now. Yeah, what the fuck? So he's never seen your dude before or something? Cause like that is kind of weird. Do he think you just live there by yourself or something? Maybe he has a mental. He does have a mental disability, because you know what? Because first you got to understand, like, what was he pacing back and forth for? It could have been anything. It might have didn't have nothing to do with you. He could have been waiting on somebody. It could have been anything. It could have been anything other than what you probably believe it to be. Cause if he ain't tried to ever talk to you again or anything like that, who knows? It could have been anything. Cause that's see, you sound like how dudes be on the block and shit, and they see the same car hit the block like 3-4 times. And then you want to bust on the car because you like, man, that motherfucker came by too many times. You feel me? Something is up. Hey, let's see. He tried talking to me just once a day, but I got bad vibes from this guy. Very bad vibes. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying about that. Let's see what Dwayne say. Sometimes some people can't read body language or pick up on hints. Sometimes you just have to straight up say you're not interested. Have you tried that yet? That's what I was saying, Dwayne. Like, be like, hey, bro, you feel me? I don't even feel comfortable talking to you. You feel me? Friends with the people across the street from me, and went in their house after he said something to me. Oh, do you know the people across the street? Because if it's your neighborhood, you got to know the people across the street. If you know them, I would say something to one of them like, hey, can you tell that guy, I don't know who he is to y'all, can you tell him to stop trying to talk to me? Or stop looking over here? Or well, not even that, because you don't know what he was looking for. But hey, can you tell that guy, I don't know if he's one of your friends, cousins, uncles, or whatever, can you tell him to stop trying to talk? Well, he only tried one time though. Yeah, that's who you should talk to. That's who you should talk to, the ones that you know who house he went in. Like, hey, can you like, and that's if he tries to talk to you again, because he only tried one time. You feel me? Instead of going to your dude, because like I said, if you go tell your dude all this shit you just told us, that nigga gonna be hot. He gonna want to get that gun you got and go and shoot some shit up. So it's like, I wouldn't even do that. It's like, I'll tell them, but then I wouldn't even really say anything. You feel me? Because once you make it into something, that's when it's gonna become something. Because even if you go to them and say, hey, can you talk to that dude? Because he only tried to talk to you one time. That's it. Only one time. One time. He tried to talk to you one time. That's it. That's no big deal. And I know you probably felt some type of way, but if you know them across the street and they know him, then you really don't have anything to worry about. Now, if it happens again, that's different. But I wouldn't say anything. I'll brush that shit off. That ain't nothing to trip off of. You should feel good about yourself. You still look good. Shit. Somebody tried to holler at you. You should. Yeah. Next time you can be like, yeah, your dude be like saying something, be like, man, you better be careful because I still got it. I'm just saying. Because if you didn't know I still got it. But don't always, I don't know, bro. Sometimes we can't always take something in the negative, because it's easy just to walk away and let it be nothing. Because if you turn it into something, you can turn it into a million things right now. I just was saying this when I came in and I started this live, and I wanted to talk about the ideas that we build up as human beings. Like, you can create 1,000 narratives right now, and what's so bad about it only can be one. And that one that it is, you probably don't even know. So you can create all these. Oh my God, he already mad. See? Damn. See? Golly, you can't tell. You can't just go to dudes and, because I understand how women is. Women is like that. Women is like that. Y'all, yeah, I'm gonna tell I can't wait to tell my man. It's like, nah, sometimes you can't tell a nigga shit. For what? It's like you're gonna make it into something that it doesn't need to be. And if he's hot, yeah, it's already something now. Yeah, it's already something. One time, this ain't that big of a deal. I thought he was harassing you. Next time, just speak your mind if you even see him again. Yeah, because if he's next door, he's not gonna know if you in a relationship or nothing like that. He would have to be your man. I told him because I felt uncomfortable. Then my man watched it on the camera. Oh yeah, and he seen him pay. So yeah, what the fuck? See what I'm saying? Why you keep giving us little by little tiny pieces of the puzzle? What did you see on the camera? You could have told us this a long time. How you gonna see? This is what I'm talking about right here. You giving us little pieces and pieces of the puzzle. You could have fucking told us about the damn camera and said, oh, when I seen him on the camera, he was pacing back and forth and he was looking at my house, straight at my house. It's like he was going, come back outside so I can see you again. I'm just saying, you got a camera, you seen it on the camera. You could have told us all this and gave us the whole little story. You feel me? Walking with. It's like you just led us down the rabbit hole of us. We wouldn't even probably say half the things we said if we would have just known what happened on the camera. Send me the video, okay? Upload the video on Discord so we can watch it and we can kind of scope it out and see it ourselves. Cause I'm like going, what the hell? Linda, what are you doing? Oh my God. We got him on the camera, keep looking at me cleaning the car before and after he tried to talk to me. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I mean, men like women. You feel me? And if he was looking at you, he probably I ain't gonna say what he probably was thinking. It probably was all type of shit running through his head. But it wasn't disrespectful. He probably wanted to holler at you. He probably really liked you and shit. I mean, it didn't. She said, I got bad vibes. Yeah, because he ain't your dude. But that, yeah, I mean, that's only obvious. You feel me? Like a lot of us men didn't did that. We didn't stare at women and stared them down. I'm telling you, if they walked away, they ass get hot from the way we be looking at them sometimes. I'm just saying, that's just part of it. That's just what men do. And if they think you beautiful, oh, they're going to be staring. That's just what it is. What should we do, though, if he moves in and just stands outside my house all day long? He's not going to do that, though, because you already told him. You feel me? And he's going to see your dude. If he's there, he's going to see your dude and know you have a dude. So, you know, don't even make it into something bad. Like, if he moves in, he moves in. You just said you know the people there. So if he moves in, he moves in. Like, a dude on the block moved in that never been there before, seen you, didn't know you had a man, and tried to holler at you. Okay, that's feasible. It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. If he's single and he thought you were single, yes, it makes a lot of sense. Even if he didn't think you were single, I mean, it just makes sense. Dude just wants to holler at you, probably hoping to see you again. Sometimes in life sometimes in life you have to have the awkward conversation and tell him you're in a relationship. He don't know you're taking. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, bro. Sometimes you got to do that. But you're going to have that sometime. Don't act like this ain't the first dude that tried to holler at you. Yeah. She said, no, it's just something about him, though. He's weird. He's like, he's like weird. There's something about him just kind of threw me off. I mean, probably because he moved into the neighborhood. I don't know. But just, you know, like, you don't make it into nothing. He tried to holler, you shot him down, and that was it. That was it. Like, he's gonna like, you seen how Chris Tucker and Ice Cube was looking at Miss Parker when they was walking by. Hey, Miss Parker. That nigga Chris Tucker said, I want to fuck you, Miss Parker. She said, what? I'm just saying. But that don't mean that, it don't mean, I don't think that's nothing bad. I don't think it's nothing bad. It was weird because I got bad vibes, but I couldn't. Dang, why my chat over here stop working? I tell you what, you and your boyfriend walked up on him and introduced yourself as a couple. If he's not a weirdo, that should take care of it. Nah, I wouldn't even say, oh yeah, much love, squishy push. I wouldn't even say nothing. It wouldn't be nothing to say. You feel me? Like I wouldn't even like why? Like why? Why even play that game? Dwayne, I wouldn't even play that game, right? I don't play them kind of games no more. Who got time? Like what's up with it, skate punk? Hey, I wouldn't even play that game, bro. It's like for what? Like Dwayne, I wouldn't play it. Not, especially like not with my dude. Like, he'll see you with your dude. You feel me? And your dude can walk out and be like, oh, what's up with it? Keep it pushing. I wouldn't even play that game though. I wouldn't even play that game. Cause it wouldn't be worth it. You feel me? Cause your dude, if he already mad, he's not gonna ever say the right thing to a nigga that he felt like was trying to holler at his girl. You feel me? He's not. Like, I've been following you since 2018. It's good. Yeah, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for being around for that long. Dang, I know. It had been on for a minute, huh? But would you confront him if that happened to your boo? If she felt unsafe and weird? Like I said, I don't know. It depends. I don't know if I would confront him. You feel me? Because it's like for what? Like what is that gonna do? You feel me? Especially if you felt weird and then your boyfriend is already angry. If he approach him, he's not gonna approach him in no fashionable way to make it be feasible. So sometimes, like I said, it's good to just walk away from situations. It's so easier just to walk away and not even have to say anything. Cause what is there to say? You feel me? It's like, what is there to say? Like, if he's mad, bro, he's gonna be. He said, been here since 2021. He's already angry, and that's not good at all. I hate to say it, that's not good at all. If he's already mad, said, dude, be trying to get at my wife while she running errands. She just let them know and keeps it moving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause just think though, if you went and tried to fight every dude that tried to holler at your girl, damn, you be fighting the whole world. Hey, remember dude? Did you see dude in where was that at? In I think it was in Chicago, where homeboy was he wasn't even trying to talk to homeboy girl, but he was just trying to, sell her tattoos because he do tattoos and he seen her tattoos and he like, follow me on Instagram. Like if you need some tats done, I can hook you up. And the dude and her dude came out. You feel me? So dude went out, but when he was telling her this in the store, but when he came outside, he started talking to her outside. You feel me? When he waited for her to come outside to try to do the little exchange, so he can try to do tats for her or whatever. And her dude hopped out the car and was tripping. He had that switch on that Glock, and you feel me? And he popped the old boy. One thing led to another, and he popped the old boy. Just over dude, thinking dude was trying to talk to his girl, and dude was just trying to sell her some tattoos. So I'm like, it's kind of weird, bro. Situations can get real ugly real fast over really nothing. Like, yeah, if you're a pretty female, dudes are gonna try to holler at you. Especially, it ain't like they see you with your man. You feel me? All the time. Especially if they new to the neighborhood and they just popped in, and they don't know nothing. I guarantee you, the people at the house that know you, once he went back in, he seen you and he did that. Once he went back in, I bet you he asked somebody, hey man, who is that across the street? And they was like, oh, that's Whoop-de-Whoop wife. You feel me? So a lot of times you don't even got to say nothing, because if they know you, then I guarantee you. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you want some shit to be happening. I ain't doing this with you no more. I think you're interpreting as weird. is overthinking a singular event. It'd be different if he follows you every time you go outside, but that's not the case. Yeah, and plus she know the neighbors who house he went in. So I guarantee you he was like, "Hey man, who's that fine girl across the street, man? She fine as hell." They was like, "Hey man, that's Kev's wife. You don't even do that. She lives with her dude. They both live there. That's not even cool. I wish you wouldn't even did that. If they neighbors and they know you, I guarantee you he asked about you and they told him so. I wouldn't even say anything because I doubt if he say anything else to you ever again. That's the way I feel about it. Now that you mentioned the gun, don't escalate this. That's what I was saying. Hey, what the fuck? You got a gun? He got a gun? uh, uh, no, I ain't dove in on no DMT in a since. Dang, when was the last time, bro? Was that? Oh my god, I think that was like December or January, something like that. The last time I went in on DMT, I dove in on mushrooms on Sunday though. Like on Sunday, that shit was wild, bro. I had a whole look. These right here, I gotta show you. Golly, these motherfuckers right here. If you see these, if you see these right here at your local shop, if you see these, yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, get these. These right here is fire. And you know what's crazy? Cause like as you can see, this is what it say. Like, let me see if I can get this on here. Okay. This is what it say on the box. This is what it say if you eat this many. It won't do it. I can't get it to go. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Right there. See how it got like the pieces? Cause I think it's like nine. It's like nine squares. It's like nine squares and like one is mellow and then it's like you wanna go all the way out of this world? Take all nine of them. And I took six. I took six because uh he said, man, dude was saying it like it was because it didn't say on here, but dude said it was like 2 grams in each square. That's basically what he was saying. He was like, it's 2 grams in each square. I'm like, bro, come on now, stop playing. He was like, bro, I'm telling you. He said, them ones right there. He said, it's like 2 grams in each square. The motherfuckers is fire. And I'm like, okay. I was like, man, I'll think about it and I come back. And then when I didn't have to work, so I said, okay, I'm gonna just dive in. Yeah, it's chocolate. You see what kind it is? It's pecan, maple pecan, and it's golden teachers. But he said it was like 2 grams in each bar, in each little square, and I was like, you feel me? No, I didn't do a video on that trip, bro. I didn't do a video on that. I didn't do a video on it. I came in and I talked about it because I haven't, with this new job I started, I ain't really dropped a mushroom video, but you feel me? Not just yet. You feel me? Not till I'm all the way in the door. I'm gonna start back dropping videos because people will find me because of my different platforms and stuff, and my name is on my shit. But trust me when I say, bro, it was fireworks. I said, and I ate 6 of them. So wait, hold on, yeah. No, it's 3, 6, 9. It's 12. I ate 9 of them. It's 12. It's 12. Yeah, that's what he said. No, it's 12, Dwayne. It's 12. And he was like, it's 2 grams in each one. So he like, man, it's like 24 grams is like what he was saying. So I'm like going, bro, okay. I was like, man, I come back and try it. And but they so smooth, like you can't taste the mushrooms and the chocolate at all. Like when I say you can't taste it at all, you can't taste it. And you know me, bro. Like I was playing with it. I was sitting up here just chopping it up on the live, I mean, I was on Discord. I was chopping it up on Discord, and I just started eating them. And when I ate the first one, I was like, man, this one tastes like just regular old, like maple and pecan chocolate. You can't even taste the mushrooms in it. You can taste it. You can feel the little specks of mushrooms in it, but you can't even taste it. And I was like, oh shit, this shit tastes good. And then like an hour went by, like I had ate like three of them because I wanted at first. You know how I am. I eat a little bit because I want to see if what they kick in, if they got kick and shit. So I ate like three of them, and I was like, dang. It's like, man, these motherfuckers ain't doing shit. And I was like drinking some Patron. No, I was drinking some Hornitos. That's what I was drinking. The Hornitos tequila. So I just I just ate the rest of them. And like when I looked down, it was like three left. I was like, oh shit. I said, I just smashed them motherfuckers. And then like I started getting like little visuals while I was on Discord and shit. I was like, bro, I gotta go. I went and laid down. Dwayne, oh my God, bro. When I say what's your stay? Yeah, see your system say, yeah, I know. I ain't I know they don't stay in that long, but bro, when I went and laid down, when I say fireworks, oh my God, bro. I was in so many different places. That shit was weird as shit. Cause I was, I was seeing that one shit that I always see for some reason. Like I didn't get the little creatures at first this time, cause usually I get the little creatures that seem like they doing like this. It'd be like little bug like creatures, and they be shaking all in your face like this and shit. But it's kind of weird because you see these little creatures doing these little things, but behind them sometimes it seems like it's like a gesture or something, like doing it, and he just going like using these little things, putting them all in your face and stuff. It's like weird as shit. But no, it's golden teachers. No, it's golden teachers. No, that you see what it say? It's golden teachers. It's not 4ACO. You know, 4ACO, I would have been with Anubis, bro. I would have been. It's psilocybin. I would have been with Anubis if it would have been 4ACO. As much as I had took, I had ate all the motherfuckers, bro. Damn near, I only had three left. But I had started seeing the. You know how when you look at the back of a coin, like how the grooves is on the coin, and it looked like that. I start seeing like shit like structures like that was flat, but they were like moving. You feel me? Like something like if you looking down on the railroad tracks, but they close together. The track, the wood is close together, but it wasn't wood. It was like it was green, and it was like a yellowish, like not gold, but like a light yellowish color, and it kept on switching, like making all different kinds of like fucking shapes and shit, bro. And it was just do 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 do, like doing all like that, and I'm just like, I was just there for a minute, and then next thing you know, man, I went to move in the bed, right? And when I moved like this, bro, I was like some kind of fucking worm creature. Like it was weird as shit, right? Cause I'm like, you gotta understand, I'm laying in the room in pitch darkness. Like I'm in pitch darkness. That's why I'm seeing all this shit. But then once I became like this weird ass worm like creature, bro, it was like the weirdest shit because I could see my whole room. Like it was like my whole room was lit up, but it was like a bit different. It wasn't. Man, a worm creature, bro. I'm telling you, I was like some worm, like a weird ass a worm creature, but it had like this like skin like an elephant or something, like that, like the skin of like almost like a boar skin, but say if it was soft, but that's what it looked like, because I could see like this part of myself, and it was like a giant fucking worm creature, and it was like weird as shit because I looked, it was like a fat worm. It wasn't just like no skinny worm and shit. It was like a fat lazy worm. It was like you feel me, like a fat lazy fucking worm, but it was just in the bed watching TV. And like I didn't even have no TV on. I was in pitch darkness. You feel me? But my TV is like on the wall, and like this worm creature, his shit was like set up something like that. It was like fucking weird as shit, bro. And then like And then like as I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I was, next thing you know, I was in that place to where I said it looked I hate to call it corn on the cob, right? But that's what the fuck it looked like. It looked like everything is made out of like this corn on the cob like type shape, because it have the lines like the corn on the cob got. Like on everything, it have the lines like that, the little that look like little bubbles or something sticking up, right? But this time I was like one of the creatures in that thing, and it was like shaped like it was white, because the place was like white and green, and I was like this. It was shaped like a eggplant, right? It was shaped like an eggplant, but the face of it remind me of the glasses that they be having, like the old school glasses they used to have, and then it had a big nose on it and it had a mustache. It remind me of that, bro. But it was fucking real as shit, bro. And I'm like, I was crawling around this place just like eating shit, but I was like this eggplant looking fucking creature that was white, and I was like, bro, it was like weird as shit because I remember that place. It's okay. It remind me of like this is the best way I can explain it, right? It's like, okay, let's say reality, right? In reality, right? As a human, the way you look at reality, this is it, right? This is it. But say if your consciousness, right, is part of you. Your consciousness is part of you, but your consciousness don't look at reality like this. Your consciousness might look at reality as that worm creature, right? You feel me? And on another note, right? Your voice is its own reality, right? Your voice might interpret reality different than what your eyes interpret reality. It was almost like that. Like the creature that I was a part of a layer of this reality right here. Like it's kind of weird, bro, because you start to see the layers of reality. You start to understand that reality have layers to it. Like I tried to explain it like this. Like when I was driving in the on the bus, right, and I looked out the mirror. When I looked out the mirror didn't have the reflection that was behind me. The lights was on at the store, right? At this store that was over here. So when I looked at the mirror, all I could see was this store. I couldn't see none of the lights, the cars that was behind me, or none of that. But when I got a little ways past that light from that store, because I only could see the reflection of the store, and soon as I passed it, the reflection of what was behind me popped in. So like that's and when I seen it, I said, oh, that's just how reality is right there. Exactly like that. Say if you looking in the mirror, right? And you like in your car, right? If you pass by something that's lit up on the side, you're not going to see the lights and the reality behind you. You're only going to see that reality over there. Like how I seen that store. But soon as I got past that store, this reality popped back in. It was like, boop. I mean, the reality behind me popped back in. So like, that's the way that I was seeing it on my experience. Like as if one reality was laid on top of another, that was laid on top of another, that was laid on top of another, and they all kind of stacked up. But being that they're stacked up, you only can see this one. You can't see the ones that's laying on top of it, and you can't see the ones that's up under it. Like you can't see them because they all come together to create this one. Almost like right now, like think how long it took before we was able to see our heart in our chest. Or think how long we was able before we realized that it was a brain in here. Like reality is layered the same way as the body is layered. Like you, and as you walking around, you don't see your heart. You don't, your whole life, you don't ever see your heart. You don't ever see your lungs. You don't ever see your brain. You don't ever see your organs. You don't see your intestines. You only see the outside layer of yourself. That's it. And that's how reality is. We only see the outside layer, this one layer of reality, but all the other ones, they exist because they all coincide and come together to each one like kind of helps make the other one. each one plays a little part in order to create the other one and have substance in the other one. There's really so much going on that we cannot see. No, it is. It is. It is. But we like seeing what we see right here. I think we just used to this reality. And like that's what I was coming in really to mainly talk about on this video. I was coming in to just talk about like, you know, being out and being about and just seeing the different ideas that we have as humans and like what we create as humans, bro. I think we all fucking crazy. I think all humans are crazy because we all follow certain ideas just because somebody made them a long time ago. Somebody that, this is how they always use this shit on us, is they say, oh, well, this Sigmund Freud said this. You feel me? And before Sigmund Freud, this person who Sigmund Freud studied said this, and this is where Sigmund Freud got it from. And then this person came and got it from Sigmund Freud, and they became better than Sigmund Freud, and this is what they said. And it's like, this is how we build our reality. So it's like almost like anybody can come into reality and create anything and people will accept it. Like we see it on YouTube 1,000 times and we like, it's fucking crazy. Like you'll see something happen like the thing that just happened with Shannon Sharpe, right? How many people gonna tell you the same story about what the fuck is going on with Shannon Sharpe? Do we need everybody to tell the same story about what's going on with Shannon Sharpe? Like everybody's telling how they feel and what they think is going to happen in the situation with Shannon Sharpe. And depending on who it is that's telling the story, we fucking believe them. So just think, right? If this can happen right there with what's going on today, just think how over time, how many stories we didn't have, we didn't made up and we didn't add it to, and we didn't took stuff out of. Think how much that we done did this. Like we see it happening in real time every day. Every day. Every day. The Big U shit. You feel me? You got 9,000 people making videos on Big U saying the same thing, saying it in a different way. You feel me? Nobody has new information on none of the shit. They only have the information. Like, okay, the Metcalf, the Metcalf boy, the teenage boy that stabbed the other, you know, white boy at the little the track and field shit. You feel me? Look at all the shit that I said, man, what the fuck is going on? I said, and we see like this shit is happening in real time to where everybody is making a fucking story up about a story that really happened, and they're making it and putting it into their own words, adding lies to it, adding more to it. They adding shit in it that don't even need to be to, instead of just going, okay, well, this is what happened. Now we're going to see it, sit back and see what happens, because we really don't know the story. Nobody know, only the people that were there are the ones that know the story. But the people that like they talk about the news, right? We know the news was misleading us way back when. But people figured out the algorithm of the news, and that's what they fucking started doing. They started doing the same thing with the news. We see it all the time, bro. We were just talking about it earlier. You'll go watch a whole fucking video, you feel me? And this motherfucker be talking like they know something about the shit, and then come to find out they didn't know shit. They didn't know nothing. They were just clickbait like type shit, bro. You know how much clickbait videos I didn't watch? I got tired of it to where I just said, man, I stopped watching shit. It's everyone using Shannon Sharpe for content, trying to get that YouTube money, and the algorithm pushes all that stuff. Yeah, it does, because that's what it like, because that's what people want. That's what people want. They want to hear, yeah, and then, you know, he talking to what in the world, a 56-year-old man talking to a 19 or 20-year-old girl. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, he's Shannon Sharpe, okay? Like, it's fucked up what happened, but I mean, can we see what happens? Like, everybody coming with all these different stories, bro. Oh, ESPN gonna let him go. He got enough money. Everybody can let him go. He got enough money to where he don't gotta work no more, okay? Like, he has enough money. He don't have to do nothing no more if he don't want to. That's just it, and that's all. That's the crazy part. And but but it's just trippy, Dwayne. Like I've been paying attention to just that lately. Is the fact that it's a story on top of like the same way reality is. Like the same way we was just saying reality is the same way the stories go. It'd be a story on top of a story on top of a story that's on top of a story. And it don't even be 100% of the story half the time, man. I heard it's more to the story than we know. You talking about which one? With Shannon Sharp? Is you talking about that with Shannon Sharp? It can't like the Shannon Sharp story don't have more to it. It's okay. See, now I'm gonna get my 2 cents. Okay, this my 2 cents on the Shannon. This is my 2 cents on the Shannon Sharp shit. Allegedly, there's text of her of text of her for him saying she wants him to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was into all that kinky stuff. That's what they showed. Man, she said it in the phone call. They read the text of her saying it. I want you to tie me up. I want you to talk dirty to me. I want you to talk crazy to me. That's what she liked. So that's what she liked. Right there, everybody should have just shut the fuck up. Yeah, you feel me? I did too. I seen the text. I said, oh my God. I said, so that's what he did. He did what she liked. That's what she wanted him to do. And when you put a baby in me and some shit like, man, come on now. She was trying to charge him from the jump. Oh, I seen you with the other girl. Now it's going to cost you this much for each cheek. You already know it's a shit show. She going after his money. You feel me? That we already know this. So they can't, anything that he said to her, oh man, yeah, you gonna make me choke. Y'all, they been doing that shit. She liked the S&M shit. So that's how he did it. That's what he did. And it's crazy, but that's, hey man, you can't be mad about that. That was their sex life. That's what they was into. That's what she was into, so he gave her. They some freaks like a motherfucker. They was into some freaky shit. Shannon, but if you think about it, Shannon Sharp, he real old, so he probably was like, I'm gonna get over there and when he said, I'm gonna slap you, it didn't even sound like he meant it. He sounded like he was just it seemed like he was trying to play a role that he not good at playing. You feel me? He just trying to play a role that he's not really good at playing. He sounded like real stupid saying what he said, like even trying to talk like that to her. And she probably just knew, like, this nigga is hella stupid. He like, no, you don't even sound right. Can you say that shit with more authority? Like, you don't got no authority in your voice saying it. Yeah, come over there and I'm going to have to slap you. Like, Shannon, shut up, man. You sound like Scooby-Doo, bro. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't trust shit she say right now because she was into that stuff. And then for her to come after him for the money and then put out all that, try to put out part of the tape. No, nigga, bitch, put out the whole tape. Put out all the shit if you got it. If that's the case, she would have been better off. You know what, though? She would have been better off because she do OnlyFans. So we don't know if she do OnlyFans, bro. That's where that's where he beat his case at. Because all they got to do is go get the video recordings of all her OnlyFans. And I guarantee you, on her OnlyFans, she was having men talk to her like that on her OnlyFans. And she was doing kinky ass shit. And they was talking to her crazy. You feel me? Like, remember Doja Cat did that shit? You feel me? So I'm saying that's the best way to win this case right there. What you already know, he gonna beat it, but they just doing this, he gonna get a gang of backlash. He gonna look crazy, but I mean, that's just part of it. He's gonna look crazy because everybody's gonna kind of turn on him because they're gonna be like, man, what you doing messing with a 20-year-old? Like, come on now, some of you single old ass men, we've been seeing this shit happen for the longest. That girl is looking for some type of stability, and you feel me? And he looking for somebody that that can keep him going and make him feel young. All right, this shit been going on for the longest. When nobody saying nothing when they was doing that shit back in the days, marrying young girls to these old ass men, they still do it in Islam. Nobody's saying nothing about that. They still do that in Islam right today. They'll take a young girl and they'll marry her to an old ass man. I've seen it done before. I know somebody it happened to. I was there. So I know it's still happening. She just tried to charge him and it backfired. So now she hit him with the blackmail at the last resort to cash out. Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't cash her out if I was him. Cause they said he tried to give her like 5 mil or something like that. I wouldn't get that bitch. I wouldn't give her nothing. Okay, yeah, go public with it. You know how many people. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fucked up. But more women gonna be trying to holler at me, so you go on and do it. Cause I ain't fucking with you no more anyway. It's over. They talking about he gonna put a baby in her. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, Shannon? Like, that do make you think though. Like, you 56? You telling a 20-year-old woman you gonna put a baby in her? Like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck are you doing? Like, you're Shannon Sharp. You could have at least went and got a 35-year-old, a 40-year-old. Like 40-year-old women still look good as shit. Some of the 40-year-olds look better than 20-year-olds these days. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like 20? Like that's like a kid. Like, if you ask me, you know, I don't really got nothing against it because she's grown, but still though, to me, that's like a kid. You know, a 20-year-old, like, to me, I don't even think they able to wipe their ass right still. I don't know. So I wouldn't, I'm just saying. 20-year-old, she don't even know how to clean herself right. You feel me? She's you like, what the fuck, Shannon? You doing too much right there anyway. Cause when you think about it, there ain't some shit that they can say about a lot of us. There ain't some shit that they can just come out and be like, yeah, True was, nigga, never. 20? Come on now. Shannon, you know better. You got kids that's older than that. You feel me? You damn near can have a grandkid 20 years old, Shannon. You 57, 56. You feel me? So you did that to yourself. Even though it was consensual, and I don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think he did anything wrong. I hate to say it, because she was old. She was of age. Now, I'm not saying I would have did it, but I'm just saying she was of age. I don't think he did nothing wrong. I think the kinkiness is just what fucked him up. You feel me? I think that's what got him, that kinky shit. You feel me? She like spanked me, tied me up. You feel me? Get these handcuffs and all that type shit. He like, man, I ain't never had no. What? Remember that time when he was talking about it? When he was talking about sex and shit? He was like, man, Shannon Sharp ain't got no problem with beating it up in the bed. You feel me? I'll choke a bitch. I mean, not seriously, but I'm just saying I have. I mean, I don't mean I have. I'm just saying. I don't know, bro. That case is crazy. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that shit. That shit is wild, but I gotta go to work at 1 tomorrow, y'all. I gotta go. I wanted to do a whole nother video. We went all over the place as usual. It was still a good live as usual. As usual, it was still fun. But I gotta get some rest because I gotta go in at 1. I like to go to sleep 10 hours. So I'll have 10 hours to prepare for work. Like, what the fuck, man? I seen a video of all these youngsters, man, said they fucking tired of working. Dude said, one young dude, he said, man, I'm tired of this shit. Hey, look, I'm gonna have to do a reaction video because it was kind of funny though, because the young dude was like, man, what the fuck? Like, we work all day, we don't have no time to do this. All we fucking gotta do is go to work, and then we gotta listen to a motherfucker tell us what to do while we at work, and the motherfucker telling us this and to do that, and then I don't even got time to come home and play the game and do nothing. And what the fuck am I working for? I'm working to fucking pay bills and buy some bullshit I don't even need. He was going off. And then it showed a dude, he looked like he was around 60. He was crying. He said, I'm tired of this shit. I've been working my whole life. And that's what I hear at the job when I go to work. Motherfuckers like, man, I've been working here for 18 years. I ain't, Like, man, I just, I had to keep working. I didn't see my kids that much. You feel me? They grew up outside of you feel me, while I was at work. They just grew up while I was at work. Shit. That's it. I think that's why I said, fuck that. I said, man, I'm going to wait till my kids get a certain age before I, like, start working real hard. You feel me? Cause like once you start working real hard, like, and I start seeing that, cause like once now when I get home, the kids in bed. When I go to work, the kids at school. I'm sleep when they go to school, and then by the time I get off work, they sleep. So it's like I'm not even seeing them. Like I haven't seen them in 3 days. I know they here, but I ain't seen them. Like it's like what the fuck? Like I don't like that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the one thing I don't like about it is the fact that I can't see them every day. Like it seems like I don't see. I'm in the same house and I still don't see them and shit. Like it's like weird as shit. You feel me? It seems like I ain't seen them all day. I ain't seen them all day today. I think I seen them yesterday once for about 5 or 10 minutes. You feel me? But I think that's the only thing I don't like. But I gotta take off, y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I'll chime in tomorrow after work, cause hopefully I'll be off Saturday. If not, then I'm gonna just do a live Saturday, and I know I'm gonna be off Sunday, and I'll try to. Well, now I gotta have date night on Sunday, so I don't know. I'll see. I'll see when I'll be able to make it back, but I'll have a schedule next week though. So once I get the schedule, I'll know when I can do lives, and I'll like post it in the I'll post it on the what's name on the YouTube and let y'all know. But until then,